I'm gonna be honest with you, I am pretty mad today. My name is Globku. I make daily YouTube videos on anime games, and a lot of these videos are about upcoming anime games. Now, as a result of the very nature of this channel, we're constantly trying to guess and we're trying to analyze what's coming, putting together what little pieces developers give us to try and get the bigger picture of some upcoming game. Yesterday's video was on My Hero Wants Justice, and today I'm a little bit mad because one, I was wrong in that video, and it always sucks to be wrong. Especially that soon after posting a video, man, that sucks. But hey, that's part of the job, right? You make these daily videos, you can't be right 100% of the time. But I'm also super mad because My Hero Wants Justice has gone too far this time. I don't think this is okay. I don't think we should show any hype for this. I don't think we should just take this and be quiet. We gamers have a voice, especially if we unite. And if we unite in protest against these practices, I think we can get our message across and maybe cause some changes. What am I talking about? So yesterday we made a video about the roster being complete for My Hero Academia Wants Justice, because back at E3 they showed this character select screen and we started looking at some characters that had already been announced, and with all the confirmed characters we filled all the empty slots. Now the one slot that isn't exactly filled is that one right in the middle with All For One. All For One has shown up in a trailer previously, but he has not been confirmed officially to be a playable character. We know he's in the game somehow, but we don't know if he's an actual playable character. Now, the news that pissed me off that came out yesterday was that Endeavor is also going to be playable. And I'm very happy for Endeavor. He's the #2 hero, he's an incredibly powerful character in the show. I'm really happy that he made it. I'm not happy about the circumstances from which he made it. Endeavor will be a pre-order bonus. They are locking a character behind a pre-order, and this is not okay. There's this trailer on Facebook that says pre-order now and fight as Endeavor. The Facebook post says pre-order now and receive the #2 hero Endeavor as a playable character. And I think it's important to look at the words, because there was a lot of confusion even back in Dragon Ball FighterZ, which came out earlier this year. If you pre-ordered, you would unlock Super Saiyan Blue Goku, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. Now, those two characters were still playable if you didn't pre-order, you just had to unlock them by playing the game. If you pre-ordered, they already came unlocked. But still, a lot of people were pre-ordering thinking, oh, I need to pre-order to play as these characters. Because the language was written in a way that you could actually misinterpret it. And I'm sure that was fully intentional. Don't feel dumb about being fooled, because that's just what these people do. Now, looking at the language around this promotion material, it says receive Endeavor, fight as Endeavor, which leads me to believe this is not an early access thing, this is not an early unlock. This is straight up, the character is locked unless you pre-order it. And I'm sure they'll sell the character once pre-orders are up. Once the game actually comes out, you'll be able to buy this character for whatever price they put on a character. And the last time I saw something like this, I think, was Injustice 2 with Darkseid. Fighting games also do stuff like this, and I think it's just incredibly crappy. As a business, Bandai Namco needs to encourage pre-orders, because if the game comes out and the game is bad, I mean, they gotta sell as many copies as they can before everyone starts saying how bad the game is. Of course, if the game is good, it also helps to have pre-orders, and that's why they push this stuff a lot. But I can't say this enough, and apparently a lot of people are still not listening. Don't pre-order, ever. It's a bad idea. If you're the type of person who still pre-orders games in 2018, then you just haven't been burned enough times. It gets to a point where you're hyped for the game and you pre-order it and then you finally get it. That disappointment of the game not being as good as you expected it to be, it sucks, and I bet you'll keep pre-ordering until you get that feeling enough times. You're so optimistic, like there's nothing that can go wrong with this game. There's always something that can go wrong with the game. And I hate these bells and whistles that they put in their games to encourage pre-orders, to encourage people to blindly purchase their games. If you want to pre-order, at least wait until a couple of days before release. Because maybe there will be new information by then, maybe even reviews will be out by that time. And if there aren't reviews a couple of days before release, maybe it's time to suspect that something is wrong. Like the game might not be good, so they didn't send the game out for review, or they set an embargo that doesn't let people talk about their game or how bad it is until it's actually out. There is literally no point to pre-ordering the game months before it comes out. Literally no point. Every time I see someone in the comments bragging about pre-ordering a game or asking where can they pre-order, I can't help but think, what are you doing? There's literally no excuse in 2018 to keep feeding into this pre-order culture. And when I see stuff like this, an exclusive pre-order character, it pisses me off. This is a step too far. I am not on board with this. I understand the business side of it. I understand you need to drive pre-orders, but there are ways of doing that without pissing players off. And this pissed me off. As happy as I am that Endeavor is actually in the final game, this pissed me off so much. And that's today's video. It's kind of a rant. I guess this also means that this character select screen isn't the final character select screen, so there might be some more announcements in the future. Or maybe All For One isn't actually a playable character. Instead of All For One in the middle there, we're gonna get Endeavor. Which I'm not fully behind this theory because I think All For One is kind of instrumental to one of the arcs covered in story mode, especially when you play it from the villain's side. You kinda need All For One in there. And clearly these are my opinions, and today they're kinda strong, but I'd love to hear what you guys think about this whole thing as well. Is locking a character behind a pre-order wall something that bothers you, or is it something that's totally okay in your opinion? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And if you wanna watch yesterday's video with what I thought were the last characters to be confirmed, you can watch that right here. If you're in the mood for something else, there's also the video at the bottom, but as always, thank you very much for watching. My name's Globku, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.